Thank you. Thank you. Now, VC, you can take over.
Now, the MC, thank you for this opportunity to be able to convey the message from the Vice Chancellor, Technical University of Mombasa. But before I do that, allow me, because we actually have different segments that are represented here, within whom the late Dr. Dr.Nyiva has been operating. And first, I want to acknowledge the presence of Professor Josiah Odalo, who is the UASU Secretary. Kindly, if you can stand and introduce the group that actually represent UASU here, probably we'll be very grateful.
To the family of our fellow Don, Dr. Mwalimu, to people of Kitui Central, Amjambo. We are really very sorry for the loss you have gone through. It's not really your loss, but I want to believe that it's our loss. Poleni sana. I would want to make some few comments, but before I do so, I would like to recognize my fellow WASP officials who are here. Dr. Law, Darius, that is our chairperson, WASP Tum chapter. We have our brother Hassan She, that is our treasurer, WASU Tum chapter, and myself, as you've been told, I'm Professor Dalo, and I happen to be the secretary of the WASU Tum chapter. I also want just my colleagues, just stand up again and wave, the WASU members who are in the house. Thank you so much. So, this young girl, I've read here, and we are saying that we are celebrating a life. It has come too soon. Nyiva is just 36, and it has come so soon to celebrate her life. But as you have said, we leave all this to God. And most of us who are familiar with the university structures, so it's Dr. Mwalimu here, our fellow Don. In our WASU chapter, when we go out, rallying out people to come to action, Nyiva never let us down. I remember in our last Mandamano as Dons, if you watch our videos, a very young girl running around with twigs, you really get to feel the kind of loss we have gone through as a people. But besides that, we as Tum family, we had gone to a level whereby we were friends. Nyiva and Wigina, the one who was just said that here people are coming, is the gentleman who introduced Nyiva to some. So to us, we have lost not just a colleague, but Wajaluo wanasema Iorwa, the shemeji. So we feel for you as a family, and to the family of Mwalimu, I want to plead with you that through God, nothing is impossible. You're the head, you have the mantle, and I hope after all this, you'll be able to iron out if there are any issues. You can sit down with them, and we have our shemeji go in peace. Lastly, I've seen here that Nyiva was a community mobilizer. And I want to share with you, it's hardly 1 month, we were in a campaign team with Nyiva. And Nyiva was our head of communication strategy. I go through that group every day since she left, and I ask myself, what is it that has happened to our team leader in that line? So I will continue praying that she go in peace, and I hope one day we're going to meet. Poleni sana.
Thank you, Professor Josiah Odalo. Allow me also to acknowledge the presence of the chairman of Communication Studies Department, where Dr. Dr.Nyiva served as the COD, and Mr. Alan actually took over from Dr. Rosvin. I hope, guess you'll bear with us so that we actually offload this. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Mom and Dad, I wish to introduce the members of Department of Communication Studies, if you could stand. So we have Evan Sagala, we have Dr. Daniel Moringa, we have Mr. Salim Chino, we have Aziza Mchenga, we have Sam Wabuke. I must mention he's very much affected by the loss of Daktari. He used to be a very close friend to Daktari. Then we have Eve Wesonga, we have Birachi Florence, and we have Victor Kambi. He's my boss, but he's also a member of the department, Dr. Victor Lucille. Thank you. We really mourn the loss of our department colleague. To me personally, Nyiva was a sister, more of a family. I knew Nyiva some 13 years ago when we were both looking for work at Cebu. Then, fortunately or unfortunately, we both transferred to TUM, where we've been working together until the sudden demise. So, Mom, please, they say it's the will of God. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. With humility, kindly allow me to. Dr. Nyiva is actually a Don, and Dons normally minister to students. And there are students who have come with us all the way from Mombasa to come and witness the final send-off of their Don. Allow me to bring in Kelvin, who is actually standing in for the alumni. And then Kevin will also introduce the current students who have come in. They just stand where they are so that you can see them, and then from there, I'll take up from there. Thank you for your patience.
Asante Daktari. For the family, we say Pole. And for the mourners who have come, we also say Pole. But we do believe that we shall meet again. My name is Jomo Kelvin. She was my lecturer. She taught me many units. One I remember is Literature for Africa and World Literature. And for us it came as a very pain shock. I also got an opportunity to teach with her in our department. So I want to take this opportunity to have a few colleagues who are here, alumni, the students whom she taught. Kindly rise up. We have one behind you, plus the current ones. One who, there's so many. Thank you for coming. So you can see that for us, she's a mom. So we're going to work hard. She actually started a communication alumni at Technical University of Mombasa. And maybe the family might have interacted with some when we were doing our collections in help of her position. So thank you so much.
Thank you for your patience. I'm going to read the Vice Chancellor's message of condolence to the family, and thereafter you'll allow me to give a tribute on behalf of the team from the Department of Communication Studies and the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and then I'll end it there. We are at a very busy time at the university. Probably, I'm sure If it wasn't that, the VC would be here herself because she was very fond of Dr. Nyiva Mwinzi. But we are preparing for graduation, and that is normally a very, very busy time. Meetings everywhere, 3 meetings 4 days. So she actually sent me to read this message for you, and kindly allow me to read it as it has been written. To the family of the late Dr. Nyiva Mwinzi. This message the message is dated the 11th of May, the year of our Lord 2022. To the family of the late Dr. Nyiva Mwinzi, Vice Chancellor's condolence message. Distinguished mourners, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. On my behalf, in that of the entire Technical University of Mombasa, to fraternity, I wish to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt condolences to the family members and relatives of our dear departed colleague, Dr. Nyiva Mwinzi, who passed on Tuesday, the 3rd of May, 2022, after a short illness. Dr. Nyiva was employed at Technical University of Mombasa in 2013 as a tutorial fellow. The late Dr. Nyiva was committed to her work and played her part in achieving our university mission and vision. She was dedicated worker and will be missed by the entire university. As we celebrate her and as we bid her farewell for a life well lived, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Although it is difficult to see beyond the sorrow, may you look back in memory so that you can derive comfort for tomorrow. May your hearts and souls find peace and comfort. I pray that you take consolation in the belief that although death is inevitable, it is but a transition to a more peaceful existence, and that you be strong in faith that our gracious Lord is always by your side. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. Signed, Professor Laila Abubakar, Vice Chancellor, Technical University of Mombasa. Next, please allow me to give a tribute. I will read also so that we don't take much time. Sorry about that. Just excuse me as this is opening so that, sorry about that. A tribute by Dr. Victor Ladan Lucidi, Dean School of Humanities and Social Sciences, in memory of our beloved colleague, the late Dr. Nyiva, on the 13th of May 2022, on behalf of the School of Humanities and the Department of Communication Studies. Dr.